Hello and thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of the program. It's BROWNSON Maritime, where we'll bring to you the best of all the happenings in the maritime sector. My name is BROWNSON, UNWANA, your host, and I must tell you that the program today is well loaded for your viewing pleasure.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving from demurrage.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
Come talk to us today at 7A Ibikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081-6227-1120, 081-2763-3510, or you can send us an email, info@iscslimited.com. For more information, visit our website, www.iscslimited.com. ISCS, more than logistics. The incessant and rampant hijacking of already cleared containers from the port by the CG Strike Force has continued to generate lots of controversies, as some stakeholders say it shows a lack of trust and confidence in the custom operation, especially area controllers and other resident officers in the port. Customs Strike Force Zone A has been described as a den of extortionists by shippers and freight forwarders who leverage on illegal and corrupt fees called booking to further extort importers and their agents along the highway and beyond. The angry stakeholders allege that even though the unit is a duplication of duty from the customs in the port, the Strike Force Zone A merely harasses and extorts money from shippers and their agents to enrich themselves. President of the Patriot Anti-Corruption Initiative, Stephen Ibe, who doubles as a shipper and freight forwarder, and Godfrey Unwosu, Tinkan Chapter Chairman, African Association of Professional Freight Forwarders and Logistics of Nigeria, AFLON, shared their experiences with us.
I have proof of whatever I'm saying. Before, to book them, a 40-footer container is 100,000. What are you booking? This is corruption. You want to do your work, do your work. They carry containers on the road and say that they are carrying it based on special information. No information. Many containers will go there. You go and they open file for you. You start clearing the container again. They perform examination. To perform examination in that place is 60,000 naira at the FOU Ikeja. You understand? And that is bribe before they for a customer after performing to give you a report at the FOU. Where that is where all of the FOU, Federal Operation Unit, and the CG Strike Force, all of them are in the same place there. They to write report for you there, have an amount. So the same amount you spend as bribe to clear container from the port. Even the one in Ikeja is above, because the tables you go there. I have given you a little illustration of these things here. When the cargo arrives there, this thing there, you come there, you will be there. They create file for you immediately. You pay money to go and perform an examination for a container, 60,000. To write a report so that the person that will cross-check you at this thing. From the people that get the amount, the report, the examination report that you have filed will go series of tables at the FOU there. Series of tables that the file will go.
Talking about what they do, if you ask me, they are doing nothing. What happens in strike forces? Their procedure. Before the coming of controller Olowede, they will go to shipping lines, get shipping manifest. I don't know when that becomes the procedure. From the shipping manifest, they will now block shipment. Before you make a declaration, you will be told that your bill of lading, the BL number is blocked by strike force. You will now go to strike force, they will open it, giving them window to come be part of examination. You don't have anything against that. After examination, what happens? You have between the command resident officers to contend with and the CGC strike force unit to contend with. Argument of value, argument of declaration. One will tell you your value is low, while this other one have released your cargo to you.
As the question of trade facilitation is still a mirage, these freight forwarders believe if the Controller General of Customs replaces all port officers with men of the Strike Force and Federal Operation Unit (FOU), this might help solve the issue of duty valuation accuracy.
But we are preparing because we cannot go to that issue without good lawyers. Well, very soon we'll be in court with the Controller General of Customs. We have been saying it. Controller General of Customs, if you know that the custom officers in the port, they don't know what they are doing, then remove them and push those ones that you trust, these officers of your CG strike force, so that they will go there and do it, because they are creating a lot of high-handedness, corruption and all whatnot.
He knows the reason why they feel that those in the mother port are not doing what they're supposed to do. Simple. We have been asking for it. We made suggestions, have been made severally at different meetings. If you as a FOU officer, you think that the officers, resident officers in the mother port are not doing due diligence in cargo examination and release, good enough. Make your CGC with your report, with your result. If you are doing excellently well, what does it take the service? Bring these people to the port, let them come and do the job. But what happens? Most officers that leave the port go to FOU. What do they do there? From the knowledge of the procedure or the itinerary activities that happens in the port, they will apply outside, taking the same procedure here to be applied outside. So who is fooling who?
BROWNSON UNWANA for Nigerian Maritime TV. Members of the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents (ANALCA) operating at both Port Harcourt Area 1 Port and Port Harcourt International Airport chapters have lamented poor cargo traffic at the port and called on the authorities to address the issue. The association members expressed their pain during a 3-day working visit of the acting president of the association, Dr. Kayode Farinto, and other members of the National Executive Committee (NECOM) to the eastern ports. The chairman, Airport Chapter ANALCA, Charles Onyema, while addressing the NECOM of the association, says Port Harcourt International Airport received just one cargo flight fortnightly, adding that since 26th of March 2020, cargo flights like Air France, Cargo Lux, Turkish Air, among others, no longer fly into Port Harcourt.
During the last NEC meeting at the national headquarters, I highlighted the numerous challenges confronting us this chapter, which I submitted to the National Secretary. My President, sir, it may interest you to know that Port Harcourt International Airport receives one cargo in every fortnight. Since 26 March 2020, cargo flights like Air France, Cargo Lux, Turkish Air, etc. does not operate into Port Harcourt International Airport any longer. But for today, the most important one that requires immediate intervention is number 1, number 2, number 3. And the number 1 is port cargo traffic, poor cargo traffic. Number 2, poor cargo traffic. Number 3, poor cargo traffic. This is basically our main and major issue at this chapter. Like I highlighted in the previous report, about 70 to 75% of cargoes to this airport goes to oil and gas free zone and terminal, bonded terminals. whenever we have a flight. But Mr. President, if you can help us to resolve this challenge, I will personally canvass for a review of our constitution to make you our life president.
Acting National President Dr. Kayode Farrington, in his reaction to the myriads of challenges raised by the freight forwarders, promised to take up the issue with the Nigerian Port Authority (NPA) and Nigerian Shippers Council (NSC) as port economic regulators to look into the matters.
We are here with you for another 2-3 days, and I've seen that you have 3 problems: poor cargo traffic, and the last one, poor cargo traffic. However, let us meet at the zonal meeting on Thursday, where we collate some of these problems, look at how we can solve it. Some of these problems, the issue of policies, we know how to tackle it head-on.
The acting national president of Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, ANALCA, Dr. Kayode Farrington, has expressed the need to collaborate and dialogue with government agencies and stakeholders in the port, as this will break the cycle of government monopolistic tendencies. The acting president of ANALCA, Dr. Farrington, while addressing delegates at the zonal meeting of the association, believed continuous engagement with the government will champion a new course for freight forwarders and maritime stakeholders.
Very professional. You can all agree with me that in the new world order of business and commerce, synergies and collaboration has come the sine qua non to successful businesses and organizations. I urge you, for the purpose of succeeding in your endeavors, let's continue to collaborate and dialogue with stakeholders, either as an association or as individual organizations. By doing this, we will break the cycle of government monopolistic tendencies on our business interests. Let's not shy away from the truth. Government officials, especially in our climate, will continue to mount stubborn laws, sometimes to frustrate us out of business. But when we are steadfast and work as a team, we can always overcome such challenges. At the national level, we're engaging all strata of government at the National Assembly, Ministry of Agencies, government, with hope our contributions to make impact to get us doing better in our various business deals. Let me just try and shed light from this. This NECON is going to the National Assembly to make sure that we are part of the policy formulators. In view of the fact that we add value to the economy of this country, even if government is not calling us, we are ready to tell government that we are very, very important. Hence, before they make any decision, we need to be consulted. 3 months ago, we received a letter from the National Assembly to come and tell them, because there was a particular allegation, we read it last night, where the person alleged that members of the executive of the association as company block to the revenue generation of federal government. I was able to lead most of the NECO members of the National Assembly, and customs who were invited, the management team was led by this Talatu, where we looked at ourselves eyeball to eyeball. The second meeting, our national president was there, and it was very obvious that we have been adding value to the economy of this country. It is also obvious that customs that we have now is not practicing in line with national business, and is not professionally oriented. It is also established that the customs that we have now is only interested in revenue generation and not trade facilitation.
The Nigerian Customs Service, on a command, and the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, ANALCA, have agreed to work together for the betterment of both parties. This agreement was reached as ANALCA paid a courtesy visit to the Custom on a command. Speaking at the visit, the ANALCA acting national president, Kayode Farrington, described the Custom Area Controller A.B. Mohammed, as his brother, as he assured members of the association that all issues between the Nigerian Customs Service and ANALCA in the command will be resolved.
Controller, I'm seeing my second brother today. You know, we started this visit from Monday. I I saw my first brother at Bengal, so I remember.
Okay, yes.
So I'm seeing my second brother today here in London. So whatever we are doing here to the gentlemen of the press, we are leaving it here. This is my home, my second home. I'm seeing also a lot of friends, senior brothers. I'm seeing Salifu. I saw him last about 3-4 years ago there for you. My senior brother is also in charge of CRU. Madam, this evaluation we met recently at Abuja when we were talking about evaluation. And it was a tug of war. The issue of alert in your command is what I want you to help us address. Alert ordinarily is supposed to be for the officer to be aware of what you want to release. But when alert becomes a sentence, when alert on the declaration, we have 4-5 alerts, it is no more interesting. It is even unprofessional. Let us see how we can reduce this alert so that maybe consolidate it to one and see how it can make our cargo clearance seamless. I know you can do it. There's somebody who goes through the rank. We have been together on the field. You know how the shoe pinches us. Now that God has placed you here, I want you to set the standard. Let us see how we can harmonize this and reduce the issue of the alert.
Controller Abi Mohammed, in his response, described Dr. Farrington as a core and true professional, as he assured that the command is ready to synergize with the association for smooth operations. On the issue of multiple alerts on cargo, he promised that the command will see to it that it is reduced to the barest minimum.
So the acting president, I say thank you very much for the well-packaged team you are having. And by the grace of God, you're going to have a successful tenure. And whatever we will do to enhance and further stabilize the synergy that has been happening or taking place between Nigeria Postal Service and our licensed clearing agents will contribute our own quota to make sure we solidify it. As he said, they are ready to comply. Once there is compliance, definitely we are going to achieve our desired goal. On the issue of alert, it has been raised severally. Honestly, at the command level here, we are doing our best to make sure that once there is one alert, that alert should be able to serve any other 5 or 10 alerts that will be coming. Because the whole idea is to look critically at the cargo, whether the cargo is clearly classified or not, whether the value is okay, within range or not. So the issue of putting multiple alerts does not really solve the problem we are trying to achieve. So we'll do our best to make sure that we streamline putting of alert in the system, and when even if after an alert another one comes in, the first alert should be able to take care of any other alert, so that when we release, we don't go about stopping your cargo on the way to export.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving from demurrage.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
Come talk to us today at 7A Ibikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081 6227 1120, 081 2763 3510, or you can send us an email info@iscslimited.com. For more information, visit our website www.iscslimited.com. ISCS, more than logistics.
Do you want your cargo cleared as fast as possible? At Maritime Global Food Limited, we are experts in import, export, and customs brokerage. Visit us today at number 1/3 Creek Road, Apapa, Lagos, or call 080-306-35769 or 070-270-31487. You can also email us at matixglobal23@yahoo.com. Maritime Global Food Limited. Proudly Nigerian, proudly global.
The Institute of Export Operations and Management has inducted the former Board of Trustee member of Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, ANALCA, Chief Eri Njoku, as Chairman, Board of Directors of the institution, and the Acting National President of ANALCA, Dr. Kayode Farrington, as a member of the Institute. The Institute of Export Operations and Management was established in 2005 to promote relevant training to individuals and organizations operating in the Nigerian export sector. The CEO and Executive Secretary of the Institute, Mr. Ofon Udofia, while delivering his opening address, commended Henry Njoku for his role in promoting exports in the country, while Eniola Temidayo, while delivering his keynote address, emphasizes on the need to focus more on exportation rather than importation, as this will help boost the nation's economy.
Pleasure to welcome you here and to intimate you that this investor and induction wouldn't have come at a better time than this, because we are in the verge of collapse as a nation, and any nation that does not pay attention to international trade, mostly export, is preparing a grave for the generation yet unborn, because we must trade with other countries, we not in isolation. I first met Chief Henry Njoku in 2002 in the Port Harcourt Chamber of Commerce, because he's always joining the association to see how he can move this country forward. We met, I was much younger than this, but he never discriminated. When myself and one Brett Samuel will be talking, we'll be looking at us as small boys. After some time, he'll call us and help us and give us a thumb up.
Looking at the whole environment that we are currently are now, and the fact that the Nigerian government wants to diversify from oil to non-oil export, this is the time when we need to start looking inwards. And one of the things I can tell you is that from my own experience in the field as an employee and also as a researcher, is that Nigeria has a lot of raw material that can be transformed into finished product and exported. All that is required is for Nigerians to do further research to see what the products that they currently have can be turned into. When I was giving the keynote speak, I was talking about the plantain. It will also amaze you that a Nigerian researcher, a Nigerian professor in University of Port Harcourt, is producing wine from plantain. And of course, all that needs to be done is how to transform that plantain wine to export quality, and then that will be another industry in itself. So it's important that we begin to look in that direction, and I want to encourage as many people as are interested to actually use this opportunity to partner with the Institute of Export Operation Management, and partake in its masterclass program, which will expose them to export business entrepreneurship program, and also expose them to the standards and international market.
ANALCA's acting national president, Dr. Kayode Farrington, who was on a 3-day working visit to the eastern ports, promised to collaborate with the Institute for greater success, while the new president, board of directors, Chief Eri Njoku, thanked the Institute for the avenue to contribute his quota to the overall growth of the industry.
Well, it's interesting to know that this is coming up, not even at now that Nigeria needs a lot of foreign currency. You agree with me that we have dealt too much on importation and Nigeria needs the dollars. So all we have to do by virtue of our role is to see how we can sensitize the importers, educate them, and how our product can be accepted abroad. Particularly, we've had this issue. I was in Amsterdam about 6 months ago or 7 months ago, and I noticed that all Nigerian export products were confiscated because of poor packaging. So we need education, we need sensitization, and to let people know that you can make money from exportation, even more than importation. The lecturer just told us what happened on the issue of banana and plantain. So there's a lot of things to be done. We need sensitization, we need to carry people along, and we also need to diversify. Personally, I've made up my mind from today, I'm going to delve into exportation.
The CEO of this Export Institute, I accepted this because of you. I accepted it because of you. Because I said to myself that at 60, I will retire from business and I will retire from every other thing. I'll be doing the responsible. And if you watch in Anaka knew when I was heading to 60, they made me petrol. So I said, maybe they know that that's my target. But because of the way I've seen you and the way I've seen you run the organization, I accepted to do this. You are bringing me back again. Back to active service. And let me say on behalf of all of us here, this group of people you have here, we add value to what you are doing.
All right, that's how far we can go on the program today. I must say thank you very much for being a part of it today. Now, we've been receiving some messages from our WhatsApp line, from the numbers scrolled on the screen, but we want to say that at this point you can send us a WhatsApp message because from next week we'll start reading messages on the program. So we'll be so glad to read your message, whatever challenges you're having in the industry, and you want to bear your mind on, send it to the number on your screen right now. We'll be so glad to read your messages. Now, don't forget to go to all our social media platforms displaying on your screen. On Twitter, it's Christian Media, and of course on YouTube it's Nigeria Maritime TV. Feel free to watch all previous content and don't forget to subscribe. My name is BROWNSON. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do it again next week.